Hey everybody, sorry it took me a few seconds to get going here, but you know how things go when it comes to technology and me. Anywho, welcome to the Florida Hockey Now Florida Panthers Postgame show. I'm your host, George Richards of Florida Hockey Now, wearing my Christmassy hat. It's, from Caddyshack, my favorite movie ever filmed in Davie. Florida Panthers, big win tonight here at Amerant Bank Arena in Sunrise. Florida Panthers beat the Vegas Golden Knights by a 4-2 final. Looking for the game sheet. I don't know where it went. 4-3. Did it become 4-3? Put my gum in the game sheet. 3-2. When was this? June 10th, 2023. So that's what they handed me. Okay, so I was handed a game sheet from the Stanley Cup Final. So I don't know what happened tonight. I'm gonna have to pull that up on my phone. I hope you all are doing well. Feel free to send in some questions or whatever. I was wondering about that. I was looking at this. I was like, man, there were like no penalties in this game. Let's look at the score sheet from way back when. Florida falls behind 3-0 in this game on June 10th. So I assume this was what was this? Game 4. Yeah, Barkov scored, Montour scored. Anyway, tonight the Florida Panthers played about as good a game as you could hope. The Panthers outshot Vegas 20-3 in the first period, and the shot attempts in that first period were a whopping 38-7. Florida could not score, however. Vegas rookie goalie Yuri Patera making his second consecutive start. Vegas down to their number 3 and number 4 goalies in their system. And Yuri played an extremely great game. I think he made 27 straight saves before Florida scored. Florida was down 1-0 despite outshooting Vegas 21-5. The Panthers end up taking a 2-1 lead. It's tied 2-2 going into the third. Florida gets a pair of power play goals, one from Carter Verhaeghe, one from Sam Reinhart, and end up holding on. There were quite a few skirmishes there in the final minutes. The first big fight of the night came in the first period. That was Ryan Lomberg going after Keegan Colasar. A little payback for last season. Colasar, if you'll remember, in Game 3, had the big center ice hit. Clean hit. It was a clean hit on Matthew Tkachuk that fractured, I want to say it wasn't his clavicle. It was, maybe it was his clavicle. I got all the injuries mixed up, but that was the big hit, and other things. All right, hold on. Live chat. Okay, so hello, Poseidon. Thank you. I was wondering if this thing was working now that I kind of turned things around. Anywho, Ryan Lomberg drops him in one punch, and he was telling a story in the locker room after the game that Colasar was giving him a little grief, like, why didn't you do something about this last year? And Ryan Lomberg replied, or at least, that's what he said out, I was in a cast last year. Remember, he had the bad thumb and came back. If you remember, Ryan Lomberg went out, I believe, after Game 4 of the Boston series to have surgery on his thumb. Came back in the Toronto series, or maybe the Carolina series, so he was still coming back from that. So that's why he says he didn't go after Colasar in the final. But Colasar also called the Panthers soft, or some sort, some derogatory softness. Sherman. I don't know what. I forget what it was. I mean, it's so long ago, and I can't remember all that stuff. I know a lot of you do remember, so go ahead and send me a message here and let me know what exactly was said. I could Google it. I'm not, going to. Anyway, first big fight was Ryan Lomberg in the first period, but at the end of the game, we had quite a little bit of fun. Who all got thrown out? Let's see here. Again, looking at the old score sheet. I don't know what I did did with I know I wrote it down somewhere. Ekblad got tossed. Kachuk got tossed. Bennett, I believe, got tossed. So there was the officials, there was like 6 seconds left in the game. They just let the clock run out after the big fight. And, it was fun. Fun game for the Panthers. They really needed this. Vegas has now lost 3 in a row, and I believe 4 or 5. Florida came into the game with losses in 4 or 5. Florida had only scored a total of 2 goals in those 4 losses. So tonight they pick up 4 goals. Should have been a lot more. Again, Jiri Patera played a terrific game. He came into this game 1-1 with a .893 and a .388. So he's seen some action, a little bit of action here at the NHL level. The Vegas Golden Knights couldn't say enough good things about the game he played tonight because he was terrific. He kept them in this game. Again, Florida outshot him 20-3 in the first, and if it wasn't for him, another Vezina Trophy worthy consideration against the Panthers is Florida just could not buy a goal in the first period. They go down 1-0 before who scored the opener before Sam Bennett with a great wrist shot from the right circle, right? Bennett, boy, he let that baby fly. Terrific shot by Bennett. That ties the score at 1. Gus Forsling makes it 2-1 Florida with a real low shot that skips through. That's 2-1. Vegas scores with like 23 seconds before the end of the second. Vegas really turned it on in the final 5 minutes of the second period. That was their best portion of the game. They came at Florida a little bit in the third, but the third was all, pretty much Florida. The Panthers get a couple power play chances, like I said. Verhaeghe with the eventual game winner makes it 3-2. And then you've got Sam Reinhart with his 19th of the season. Florida Panthers had 4 players with multiple point games. You had Verhaeghe with goal and assist, Brandon Montour with 2 assists, Sasha Barkov with 2 primaries. He had a terrific pass to Sam Reinhart on that 4-2 goal, and Matt Tkachuk with a pair of assists. Now, tomorrow is Sunday, December 24th. It will forever be known as George Richards and Matthew Tkachuk, the FHN one-on-one day. That's what people think of forever. They'll be like, December 24th, I remember where I was in 2023 when George Richards had his one-on-one with Matthew Tkachuk. Don't miss it, folks. Don't miss it. It's on this channel. We're gonna have a one-on-one with Matthew Tkachuk. It's pretty good. We talked to him yesterday at the brand new Fort Lauderdale War Memorial Training Center. The Iceplex, it's being called over at Holiday Park. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Yeah, for sure. They brought the heat to the Knights. That's they did. And the Knights were expecting it. They expected the Panthers to really bring it, and they did. And there you are. But anyway, I hope you all have a great holiday. This was good to see you all. Again, tomorrow, Christmas Eve, I'll unveil the Matthew Tkachuk the FHN one-on-one. This is number 2 in the series. The first one was Ryan Lomberg. Got a lot of good response from you on that. So you said you liked it, so I'm bringing you another one. Trying to do one of these a week or whenever the Panthers are in town and have a practice day. That's a good time to do those when they've got a few spare seconds. You can't really do that stuff at a morning skate or post game. So it has to be a practice day to set that up. But thank you, Poseidon. I really appreciate it. You all have a great holiday. We're going to have more stuff here at FloridaHockeynow.com throughout it. Colby and myself are working on some good stuff. I got a nice story coming. I believe it's going to run Monday or Tuesday, which is known as Boxing Day, as the 26th. 12 days of Christmas, Boxing Day. I don't know. Partridge in a Pear Trees. With who do I have it with? It's with Will Lockwood. Will Lockwood, really getting a chance here, getting a good look with the Florida Panthers. So we'll have a story on that. Colby's got a great story coming up on Paul Maurice, who is now 1 game away from coaching in his 1800th 1800 NHL game. That'll come against the Tampa Bay Lightning on Wednesday. So for the next couple days, there will be no hockey as the NHL takes their Christmas break. The Florida Panthers are off until Wednesday when they play the Tampa Bay Lightning at Amerant Arena in Tampa Bay, Florida. It's Tampa Bay, a city. That's the city's name, right? Tampa Bay. No, George, that's the region. Tampa, Florida, home of the Tampa Bay Lightning. That'll be Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Check your local TV listings. Valley Sports Florida and Valley Sports Sun. So if any of you guys are watching this outside of South Florida, check Valley Sports Sun. You'll get the Lightning call of the game. Anyway, happy holidays to everybody. I hope you have a good couple days off. Thank you for watching and posting and all that good stuff that you do. We appreciate it. That'll do it from here. I'm George Richards. See you later. Bye-bye.